been a topic of conversation all week and been an issue, I think, the last couple games. You've addressed it already, but some of the guys just think it's as much to do with just execution and getting things done as it is almost a little bit of the mental side, knowing that when you go out there, you're going to kind of get it done. How do you weigh the execution versus the confidence side when it comes to closing out games late?
Well, I think if I thought that was something I needed to monitor, you'd be looking at it on the bench and looking at it for, in terms of individuals and how they're playing, their confidence level. But I think it does come down to execution, and I don't think it just comes down to the fourth quarter. I think there are plays to be made throughout the entire game that then change the way the fourth quarter is played. So the key is to make your plays throughout the entire game and make sure as a coaching staff we're putting the players in good positions through the entire game and not just waiting to the fourth quarter or seeing what happens then, right? Because there are every single game, win or lose, you'll see plays throughout the game that could be made or that were made, right?
I find when the second half doesn't go as planned for a team, it's automatically resorted to, well, the adjustments weren't made at halftime. Things weren't, proper things weren't made at that intermission too. So
yeah.
Is that, to me, it seems like it's a little bit dated because you have iPads.
I agree with you that it's kind of that phrase, that terminology is kind of overblown, right? Because the technology you have now, and it's basically the CFL has opened it up. You can you're watching plays immediately. There's feedback right then and there, and there's coaches in charge of all that to chart exactly what they're doing. So you come at halftime and you've got a complete report, and then on play 1 of the third quarter you've got another report, and on play 2 you have more information that you can disseminate and go back and decide what you're going to do with it. So I don't know that that's the case anymore with the adjustments. Yeah, absolutely. You take the information in the first half and you determine if you're seeing the same things you've seen over the course of a number of games, because every time you play a game, you've scouted that opponent for 3, 4, 5, whatever number of games you break down. You've seen their tendencies and what they do and what they like to do, broken down all sorts of number of ways. So the information's there.